angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so wild. We'll be ordinary. You got me kissing the ground. We'll be sanctuary. Try to be what you taught. Will Lord return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found.
So, me and Sam started at Rising Sun a couple months apart. Tell that was a long time ago, right? I'm gonna be real with y'all. At first, me and Sam, we were not close at all. I went away for the summer, and when I came back, it was an entirely different team. And there was Sam. It was probably Sam's first, second day, maybe there when I came back. Fast forward, after a while of working with each other and being around each other, at one point, voted to be the manager and the program director and really start taking over everything. One of his biggest challenges was figuring out how to deal with me. And once I realized he was just trying to do his job and do it well, and I gave him that respect, he became one of the greatest friends I ever had. Over the years, people have come and gone at Rising Sun, but Sam has been the constant. He's been the rock. He's the reason I came back. And he's always made sure that everybody was taken care of. He's always made sure that everybody was being treated with respect. And that's why we have the camaraderie that we have today with the younger generation and these guys, because of this guy's leadership. I've watched this guy go through hell, handle things that most people couldn't imagine, and still show up every single day to work hard, lead by example, and never quit. I've been lucky enough to watch him, stand beside him, and help him build what we have today, and I couldn't be more proud of that. Sam is an example for anybody because anything he's ever looked me in the eye and said he was gonna do, he's done it, period. And most of the time he exceeds what he thinks he's gonna do. Here's to another 20 years. Let's make history, let's crush goals, and let's do things that we never imagined we could even do.
One of the most meaningful memories that I have with Kiyoshi is whenever he coached me through my first ever fight. Kiyoshi is a very goal-oriented person, which I really admire, and I'm the same way because of him. He was asking me about my goals, about if I ever had any goals to get in the ring or fight. I said yes, I wanted to do that, and he helped me and he made it happen. Whenever we went, it was all the way out in Katy. Whenever we went out there, he invited so many people and I just felt so supported by him, all of the whole crew of everyone there. It just really shows how much he cares about your goals and everyone else's goals. I really admire him for that.
I turn stupid whenever Kiyoshi's in front and I have to talk to him.
Yeah, probably comes. There's so many. I'll say. So, I did my green belt test with him alone. So, during that time, that's when we officially met each other. After that, I think he grew fond of me. He let me in the brown belt class, even though I was only a green belt. He let me into adult class, and he let me into staff. And then I looked him up and down, and then he let me come back. I messed up a lot, but he's always been graceful about it. He's always been kind and nurturing. I've never felt unwanted or not needed at the dojo, so. Yep, it's my second home, so I'm very happy to be there. It makes it better.
I'm going to do, can you share a meaningful memory that you have related to Kiyoshi and Rising Sun Karate? Because that's probably the easiest one to do, because there's so many. Most impactful thing that he's ever done for me was to kickstart me. 2nd or 3rd grade, my father suffered a massive stroke, and he was in a coma for like on and off about 1.5 years, and the medical bills hit us like a truck. You know, he was our moneymaker. Around that time, it was October, and we were doing the Halloween thing where we have the kids dress up in costumes, and you can bring a friend, you can bring a buddy, and they brought me as their buddy. The environment was just so welcoming, and it was something that you just want to be a part of for the rest of your life. But then my father's accident hit, and we couldn't afford to put me through anything. My mom spoke with Kiyoshi about it privately, and he cut us a deal, and he said, tell you what, if you go through and if you go all the way to black belt, I will fully carry it. Like, so for my entire career as a student at Rising Sun, was backed by him. It was put through by him. We didn't have any sort of like tuition that I had to pay that we had to keep up with because we wouldn't have been able to. And just that kind of generosity from quite literally the first day we ever met him as a person just set such a precedent for like how much he cares and how much he wants someone to succeed despite the circumstances. And it just changed my life because without that I wouldn't have been in martial arts for 13 years. I wouldn't have gotten my 2nd degree black belt. I wouldn't have met this incredible family that I love so much. That kind of generosity is something that I'll never forget, and I worked so hard to hope to one day like repay that to him. I'm just so grateful. He's an incredible person and an incredible instructor.
Okay, so this is a really funny story. It's actually my intro class that I took. And I came in, I was super excited. And when I saw Kiyoshi, he used to have really spiky hair and he would have like sometimes green in his hair. And so I used to think that he was the actual Green Power Ranger because he looked just like him. And then when I went into the intro class, I was all excited. I did really good in my intro class. And then afterwards, I just started crying. I don't know, out of nowhere, I didn't know what happened. I know I had a fun time and Kiyoshi came up to me, he's like, hey, what's wrong? He's like, you did so good. I was just overwhelmed, I guess, because I used to be so tiny. Afterwards, all my parents were so confused on what happened. But I overcame that. After that, you know, Kiyoshi was the most funniest guy ever. And I always looked forward to in class when him and Kiyoshi Curtin would do the slow motion. Like they would go to punch him and then Kiyoshi Curtin or Kiyoshi would do like funny faces. It always encouraged me to become, when I become a sensei, to have that funny attribute as well. So I want to thank him for that.
I don't know if I have one.
Not one.
I have about 100 maybe. The engagement ring. I'm so proud that he's going to be our son-in-law. He's already our son and has been for many, many years. 18 to 20 years ago. And
look at this face.
He's a baby. He's a little baby.
he has helped us install a hot water heater in the house, painted our chimney for us with a rope wrapped around him and the chimney. There have been times when, the girls were taking private lessons and I got really, really, really sick. And I told him I'm going to take them out of private lessons for a little while, and he said, nope, I'm going to do it, no charge. There have been a family where the dad got brain cancer. He was their source of income. Still allowed the boys to come to karate at no charge. So we're just happy to celebrate your 20 years at the karate school. Love Sam, love Caitlin, Jordan, love all of you guys. Y'all all do a fabulous job.
Thank you, everybody, like friends, family. I mean, everybody here has been so supportive of my life, whether it's been for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, coming on 40. Whenever I first walked into that school 20 years ago, I actually met two people, which were Jordan and Caitlin. Y'all have worn Rising Sun Karate over y'all's heart for 20 years, just as long as I have. Jordan, as he was saying before, we did not click. It's insane how tight we are now if you knew us back then. We had a manager, before I became the manager, we had a manager above us, but never had the stomach to tell Jordan what to do. So that fell on my lap. And I was like, that's the biggest reason that me and him always fight. So whenever a kid would pee his pants in the hallway or on the floor, I had to go tell Jordan, get the pee-pee. And he's like, why do I always have to get the pee-pee? I'm like, because I'm higher rank. That's how it works. Fast forward, he wasn't working at Rising Sun at the time. It was 2008. I was the only one doing it. I was the only one teaching classes. I was the only one cleaning, the only one selling. And I talked this guy into coming back. I was like, I have a vision for the future. I know the potential of the school. I know what we can do. Come do it. He was excited. He came in, first day, super excited, and I handed him a broom. He has never let me live that down. Get that pee-pee. Caitlin, you are, I don't know how I really got so lucky to have you. You are the most important person in my life. The fact that I met you at Rising Sun is half the reason of my love of Rising Sun. I don't know how I got so lucky to have you. So.
This is a good one. How would you describe Kiyoshi's leadership style? What makes it effective? So for his leadership style, I would describe it as lead by example, and that's something he preaches so much, and it rubs off on you because it really is a lead by example. You see, monkey do style thing. If you're gonna listen other people are going to listen. If you are working hard, other people around you are working hard.
Sam, there are a lot of things that you and I share in investing in business and, you know, where are we going and how are we going to get there? And so I think one of them that stood out to me the most was your leadership style. You have a very effective leadership style, and the reason why you do is because you're a servant leader. You demand a lot, you expect a lot, you hold people accountable, but you're loyal to them. You push people and you push them to their boundaries, and I think you push them to the edge of their comfort zone because that's how you grow, and that's how you push the people below you to grow and to be better leaders themselves. I'm very, very fortunate and very grateful to have you as a best friend, and here's to another 20 years.
Kiyoshi Sam Sprague might be the person that inspired me the most through my life. He was always the one right by my side telling me that I was doing a good job, complimenting something I was doing in class, and encouraging me to keep going. I specifically remember just picturing him in my mind when I would go through tough times outside of Rising Sun, when I would struggle with something. I would specifically picture him telling me that I'm doing a good job and I should be proud of what I'm doing, and ooh, look at that, you're doing a great job, keep going. Look at Nick over here doing this. It would make me smile and inspire me to keep going. He really saw parts of me that I didn't really see. When I questioned myself, he seemingly didn't, and really got me to finally see potential in myself. Very thankful for everything he did. I can achieve a lot more today simply because he believed in me even when I didn't believe in me.
I think my message would be that I'm very thankful to have you as a friend, as a brother, as a part of my life for as long as I have. I've been very fortunate to learn many life lessons from you, and just being a part of your journey has just been a real pleasure, and I'm just so happy to have been a part of it. I look forward to the future and all the things that you're going to achieve, and looking to see where you're going to go, because so far it's been amazing.
I'd just like to say that I haven't known Sam that long, but I think he's probably one of the most personable people I've ever met, and I think his employees are lucky to have him. Good luck, Sam. And when you become governor of Texas, I expect a favor. So good luck.
Congratulations, Sam, on your 20 year. To you, Caitlin and Jordan, we love you guys. The qualities that we appreciate the most about you is your determination and how driven you are. You always stick with it, and you're always very caring to everybody around you. I just really, really admire the person that you are and look up to you every day. Here's to another 20 years.
You have given me and Hayden a lot of advice that I still think about. Very honest and straightforward, and you're very wise.
Congratulations, Sam. Quality that I think is the greatest quality of all, which is perseverance. You made it happen, and your success is legend now. We are so very proud of you and love you so much.
Kind of what Grammy said, perseverance, that is really the best quality. You can't teach that at all. That keeps you going. That must have been what kept you going this entire time. All the stories you told us about all the businesses you tried and owned and all that, and everything you've done and experimented with, and now you're here, you made it. No matter what, you knew you were going to win, and I really like that. And also what no one said yet, but what is a really nice quality is your storytelling. I feel like you can take any story and make it the funniest story ever, or just make it the most entertaining. You do so many extra things other people would never even think of, and you just make it a great story, and you make it very memorable. It's just a great experience. So.
I do. The best person ever to exist. I do agree with that. You want to interview Andrew? Move! Just kidding. Sorry, Sense. So rude. He has to overcome Andrew every single day. Okay. Him just being the leader of the dojo is that itself is a huge amount of work that he takes all the time. He overcomes all the time. I see him going all over the place. Even if he's not teaching, he's taking care of everything. So the little things all add up to be a huge, which is taking care of the dojo, which is his home. And yeah, I saw that every time that I went to class. He was taking care of his people all the time. So yeah.
First impressions of Sam, because I just met him 5 minutes ago. You don't necessarily need to know a lot about a person when there's a party hosted by people and he's surrounded by devoted family, friends, and lives that he's touched. Already, I could tell he's a really valued member of the community. I can see he's had a great impact on someone special to me. She brings a lot of those values, probably carried over from this life into ours. So this energy spreads, and I think that's a contagion worth spreading. Good job, Sam.
I would like to thank you for pushing me to be the best person I can be. And I just like that you help me in any way that you can. Staff has been amazing. I love each and every one of them, and you are amazing.
How would you describe Kiyoshi/Sam's leadership style? What makes it effective? He's not intimidating, but he has like a strong voice. So when he says something to you, your immediate reaction is like, oh, I better do that. Yeah, like a coach, yeah.
He's always the person to go to for advice. No matter what, he will find a way to help you out in whatever you're struggling with, or help advise you about something that you're worried about, that you need someone to lead you in. Whether that is advice or a move in karate, anything about life.
What do I appreciate most about Sam and Kiyoshi and his ability to do teamwork with people and create collaboration? You have an ability to make people find a way to push themselves, even when they themselves can't really see it in themselves to be able to do it. You find a way to talk to people and make them go, hey, you have this in you, you can do this. It did it with me, with the martial arts and training, getting me to my next belt rank. Yes, I had been on my tan belt for a while, but you guys were like, hey man, it's time. You need to get that done. Your ability to really do that and not really be forceful, just make people see it in themselves naturally and go, okay, I think I can do this, and it's time for me to push myself to get to that next point. It's really something inspirational to see. It makes me want to put that on others around me, make them see more in themselves, make them get better, I get better, everybody else gets better at the same time. We all, uplift each other and get better together.
Okay, so my question is, what milestone or achievements of Kiyoshi's career stands out to you? At 19, it's crazy to think that the place where you're spending your teenage years working is a place that you're eventually going to own. And I know that it took a lot of sacrifice, a lot of savings, and a lot of discipline just from knowing Sam and how he manages his money. He has a mindset for investments, and he has this mindset of like, I could do more. Seeing the future and then executing it is a big deal, because there's a lot of people that have this vision of what they want to accomplish one day, but putting actual execution into it, and maybe it takes 15 years, 20 years to accomplish it. To actually put in those years and getting it done is really admirable in my opinion.
What milestone or achievements of Sam's career stands out to you? When he bought into the school. When I say that man did every camp, every private lesson, anything he could do to make an extra dollar to put towards buying into the school, I watched him scratch and claw and collect every bit. And even go frugal, where he needed to go frugal to make that happen, because he had a deadline, and he met his goal before the deadline. It was NC to do it. Congrats to him, but that just speaks of a testament of the type of guy that he is and how hard that he works.
Happens right now. At just 19, Sam stepped on the scene with visions of a school bright and serene. Inspired by heroes like the Green Ranger's might, he crafted a vision that felt just right. In a dojo, bright, at just 19, Sam began his path, ambitious and keen. With dreams of a school, he mapped out a plan, a go-getter spirit in this young man. Through challenges faced, he rose up with grace. Learning on the job, he found his own pace. With each task bestowed, though unsure at the start, he honed all his skills and poured love from his heart. For 20 great years, he's led with a flair, a journey of growth showing how much he cares. From humble beginnings to a master's reign, Sam's story inspires through joy and through pain. Sam, congrats on your years of hard work. Your leadership is a beacon where others can't shirk. We are thankful to have a leader as steady as you, a guiding example in all that we do. The team you have built with loyalty strong, many here for the long haul where we all belong. A testament to the leader you have truly become, living the codes of the dragon and inspiring everyone. Today, we gather celebrating your climb, 20 years of dedication, a journey so sublime. Thank you.
Good job.